Story way back. Come on, baby. Come on, way back. Damn. Come on, man. Yeah, oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right on my way back.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. You know what it is. Okay, this is another live stream for today, and we're still on the London session time, and this is the price action here on British Pound USD. For the guys that pretty much followed up on my last stream today, that was early hours of today, that was around 5. Though I would love, or I want you guys to know that I am currently on UTC +1, so you can do the whole the whole calculation about the time range and all of that. But I'm currently on UTC +1, and we had a call on British Pound USD short, and we have a good news and we have a bad news, right? So the good news is we are right based on our bias, based on our analysis, based on our direction. But the bad news is we got stopped out. I got stopped out by a little week, and I'm going to show you guys right about now. I'm going to show you guys. So first of all, for me to do that, let me pull up my the stream I did so that you guys will see. For the guys that followed up, they know what I'm talking about. Then for the guys that don't know, I would want you guys to pretty much go to my channel, and if you go to my channel, you should go to live, right? So if you go live, this is the last live I went on. That is about 3 hours ago, as you guys can see. So if I'm going to open that right now, let me pause this sound so we can hear. Okay, so I think this, let me start it from the beginning. My network is a bit crappy, sorry about that. So but this was our call in the morning. Why is this messing up? My network is really crappy, very bad one, very bad one.
Just so you know, this is on the 5 minutes time frame.
I'm trying to okay, let me skip it to the point where we have the drawing. My network is really bad. I think it's because I'm currently live and I'm also trying to play a video, which is very stupid, to be honest, because I don't know why I will pay for internet subscription and my network provider will be so crappy and giving me a very low bandwidth to work with. Because well, you guys should go ahead and watch the video, but yeah, that's the video there. I would have loved to show you guys, but for some reason, yeah, that's not. I can call out my network provider and really scream at them, because this is crap. This is crappy network and I hate it.
So should be.
Well, you guys should check it out. Let me head back to the chart. I've tried. I'm still waiting to see if it's going to clear up, because I really need you guys to see that.
Should be here.
But basically, I'm going to pause this. I don't need this anymore. I'm closing this. So when I called out, my initial stop loss was here. was around this area here. Let me show you guys with an horizontal ray. My initial stop loss was around here, right? And you see, at the point we entered the market, we were at this point here. We entered at this point here. This place my arrow is pointing at. This was the area we entered, and I remember also saying that the only issue where we had our TP1 was around here. Our TP1 was around this area. I wish that video played so that I can get the exact point. But our TP1 at the time I made the video was here, and our TP2 was close to the medium range there, right? But as it stands now, we are currently going down, but just like I expected, we could face resistance at this point, which I mentioned in the video also. But let's assume that we took profit at this point. This is already 19.7 pips, right? And if you're using one standard lot size, that's about $190 there on that one. But that's not the case for me because I got stopped out. Although I would speculate that there might be another entry point, which I am currently waiting for them. Let's see how that is going to play out. So if I should let me clear up some of these drawings and make it a bit neat for us to see. So this is what I'm looking at, which I've already placed an pending order on that. You can do so with me with your demo account. I know why I'm saying demo account. Don't say I told you to use real money, please. And this is not financial advice, so I'm going to say that also. So if I use my Fibonacci tool, I have this is the current. You see this current drawing here? This is my current position. I have a pending order of this, right? So my plan here is that once the market taps down, right, we're having some resistance at this point. Once we get a pullback back into this imbalance that was created here before now, if we should get that kind of move, tap into this area, our order will get triggered. Once it taps into this area here, then I speculate something of this nature. When it goes into this area, it will get rejected, going maybe further down here, then looking for maybe a continuation up or a continuation down. That's what I'm speculating, right? And that's why I have this drawing out like that, so remember, speculating doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. The market will decide on what it wants to do. So our own work, or what is within our own jurisdiction, is to observe and see what the market is doing, then we react in accordance to that, right? Yeah. So if I should pull out the 60%, let me pull out the 60%, or rather the 6, not like 60%, but the 6 level. You see how that aligned perfectly with our imbalance that was created there. I wish I can remove more drawings. Let me remove this also. Let me blind this because I would love you guys to see it clearly. Do you see our imbalance that was created here? Do you see how the market kept on going in that area up and down before getting that sell off? Okay. Another thing you can also speculate is there is a small imbalance lying around this area. It's a small one, but might be very, 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 very important. As you guys can see, the market tapped into that area and is getting rejected. But I'm not entering at this point. Reason being that well, I don't have any reason. That could be that this could be the point the market will reach and start reversing, but I would just want to play it a little bit more conservative and a little bit more safer. So I'm going for here that we have this sideways move before this breakout. This might be a very good point to buy and to sell from. Considering that this is the breaker point. This is the breaker point, right? Considering that, looks like a good place to sell, but if the market decides to sell off from this point, no problem. It means that we we won't be taking any trades on British pound anymore. And assuming that we don't have any other entry, I might call it a day, to be quite honest with you, because this is Friday, right? Yeah, this is Friday, so market can be a little bit, you know. So that's what I'm looking out for on that, and yeah, that's it. I just wanted to come back to give you guys a heads up on what's going on, and also to give you guys what's my next plan as we got stopped out. I felt bad that we got stopped out because, to be honest, I think the market is really, really, going our direction, which makes sense, but let's see what happens. Then on BTC, I looked at BTC and I kind of saw something interesting, though it's still playing out, right? And I'm going to walk you guys through it right about now, just quickly. Okay, I still have the drawings out, right? Yeah, I still have the drawings out, so I'll just walk you guys through it quickly. Um, so this is today. This was yesterday. So basically, what I did, I got the previous day high, which is here, Let me label it so you guys will see. I call this the prev day high, right? I'll make it the same color with the line or something, right? So if this is the prev day high, here we have the previous day low, right? Sorry about that. So coming back, right? Yeah, so these are previous day low right here, previous day high, previous day low. Let me keep this. I want it top. Okay, so this is good. Previous day high, previous day low. Here is the middle point of the previous day, right? So at the top here is, according to ICT, so this top here is our premium zone, right? And here is our discount. So according to ICT, when price is in discount, you look for longs, and when it's in premium, you look for shorts, right? And currently we are in the discounts, and we are way below the discounts, almost breaking out of the previous day low, right? Which makes it ideal, point to buy more, right? So what I did was, when the market came above our 50 MA here, I bought some percentage at this point here. I bought some percentage at this point here of my portfolio. So if I should go to it here, you will see it here, right? Do you see it here? Yeah, I'm using a very high leverage, guys, so be careful. And I'm using very small amount of money also, trust me. I'm using way small money. I think I risked about $2, right? Yeah, judging from what you're seeing here, this is we are down 122%, which is actually 2.7. So that means I'm risking about $1.50, right? That's what I'm risking on this particular trade, right? Which makes sense. So at the end of the day, if it hits our stop loss, we'll be losing just $7, right? But if it goes to our target, we'll be gaining like 15. And but my plan here is that I plan to buy more. So far the market doesn't go below the previous day low. I'll keep on buying, right? I'll even buy more if it breaks below it, to be quite honest. But my stop loss, I'm keeping my stop loss. Normally, or the ideal thing to do is to keep your stop loss in the previous day low, right? But due to the fact that this is crypto and it can be volatile, it can decide to come quickly down here and start pushing back up. It might decide to create a long wick here, so that's why I'm considering to just put my stop loss way below the previous day low, right? And what I did was I picked the last swing high we had before this previous day low. So that's where I added my stop loss. And what I'll be doing is, like I said, the more the market is going towards the daily low, I'll be buying more. As a matter of fact, since I bought here, right, if I should pull this all the way down here, it's about 59%, right? 59, right? Minus 59. Let me buy at this point. I'll buy at this point. I'll buy more at this point with market order anyway. So market order, 25% of $4. Open long. Okay, they say I can't buy less than that. Open long. So I added more position. To it, and as you guys can see, since I added more position, it's now minus 80% because the position is now in, right? So it pretty much makes sense, and we'll see how that plays out. And since we added more, I think our stop loss will increase. So it's from $8 now. We'll be losing 9.24. I think I might end up adding more money to this portfolio just to avoid being liquidated, and that's what I'm going to do right about now. I'll just add like $5 inside, just to keep the portfolio afloat so that they wouldn't liquidate us. It's very important that you know that also. So I'm going to go to my spot wallet. I'm doing that with my mobile phone, so don't worry. You won't see me doing it on the screen right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you guys to see my balance. I don't have money anyway, just so you know. I'm just a normal guy trying to make a living. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we'll put $5. Put it in my spot wallet. Then from my spot wallet, I would move it to my futures. Okay, so on British pound, we are seeing some sell-off from that point that we just drew out. I would want them to tap into this area, please. They should. And not only them tapping into that area, they should tap into that area and sell off quickly, because I wouldn't want anything that would delay us. I would want us to move quickly down and out. All right. But let's see what the market is going to do there. So on Bitcoin, we added small position, just like you guys saw, and yeah. So I added $5 in the account. Let me refresh this. Let's see if it's going to reflect right here. Hello, Raphael. I saw what I saw what you have on chat, but I'm a bit confused. Can you explain what you're trying to say? There is two world web scene. I didn't get that, but yeah, it's nice knowing that you guys, or I have people participating in the live stream. My network is crappy. I don't know why this is delaying. This is not meant to be delaying. Okay, so that's that on Bitcoin. To be honest, British pound is still hovering around that point we would expect it to. Okay, now it's pushing up. If it can tap into this area, that would be nice. I have a pending order here. I have a pending order right there, just so you know. I'm going to remove this so that the chart will be neat, so you guys will see what I'm talking about. So there is a pending order I have here. Initially we had the call here, but we got stopped out, right? So but I have another open order at that point. Let's see how the market is going to react from that point, or let's see what the market is going to do. And adding to that, we just okay, we are selling off from BTC. That's nice. It's not nice because we are longing it actually, if you guys remember, but it's selling off, but that's nice because I plan to buy more lower. I plan to buy more lower. I plan to buy more lower. So this is the zone, right? And I'm planning to buy more lower that area. Then if you guys love what we're doing here and you pretty much enjoy the video, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you want to. And why would you subscribe? The reason why you should is because when I do my live stream, it's spontaneous, so I just don't plan it. I open my live stream when I see good trading opportunities and I want to trade it live with you guys. So that's mainly why I do my live streaming. So the essence of subscribing is when you subscribe and you turn on the notification bell, whenever we're going live, you're going to get the notification, so you can join us while we trade live here, right? Okay, yeah, so we have $7 here, right? So that means we added extra $5. Remember, we added extra $5 on this account, so that's why we are seeing that. The market is coming down. That would be nice. We are planning, rather our order is for longs. We are taking longs on BTC. We are taking longs, which means we are saying that the market will go up, but if the market decides to still come down, we will buy more like I bought at this point here. Let me mark out the points that we bought at. I bought at this point, just like you guys saw. I also bought just now at this point. And if the market decides to come below our daily low here, I plan to buy more at this point here, maybe at this area here. And our stop loss is this line here. This is our stop loss. Here is our stop loss. Yeah, so this is it. So I'm going to remove this since you guys understand. I believe you guys understand the whole concept of the premium and the discount zone. If you don't understand, then one thing I would advise you to do is either you either you go and look up on your YouTube for Inner Circle Trader, that is the ICT. Here I would recommend anybody to go and watch his videos. And well, if you're not a fan and you feel like you don't understand, I plan to make a video on that, so I think maybe I'll add that also to my to-do list, right? And yeah, okay. Ooh, I think we are selling off, we are buying. Okay, so now we tapped into that area. Our stop loss is at the top here. Let's see what they're going to do. I hope they're not going to swipe out liquidities at the top and start coming down. If that is the case, then that's bad for us, but this is good. They've managed to come up to this point here, right? Now it's time for them to start selling off. I would want a very nice bear hammer coming down there. But this is a bit shady because if you look at this, they created an imbalance here. I hope they are not trying to flip to start going up. I hope so too. I hope, because they created a very nice an imbalance here, which might serve as a support for people that are longing the market at this point. But let's see what's going to happen. This was the point. I wouldn't want them to start breaking above this point. If the market closes above here, I will close my position. Let me put the line there. So if the market closes above here, I'll close my position regardless whether they hit my stop loss or not. but they're already closing above this imbalance here, which is not good. I would want them to close inside of it. I would want them to close inside. We still have a couple of seconds going, and it seems like they are closing above here, which is not good. That's not good. They should flip it. No, this is not good. So now they managed to close above our imbalance here, which is quite invalidating our move. That's invalidating our move. And also I want you guys to also know that the general trend of British pound is bullish. I remember I said that before now. So you just have to be wary. You have to be careful with what you're doing in the market so that you wouldn't be the bait, you know. So this is where we are looking at. They shouldn't break this level. They shouldn't close above that level. I'm going to make the color to something that we can see. Anything they do, they shouldn't close above this level. No matter what they do, they shouldn't close above that level. Then if the market starts to come down, our TP1 is here. We're taking 90% of our position out from this point. Then we'll let the rest run. But it's still early to, you know, speculate that. And yeah, I just still want to say this is not financial advice. I'm still a novice. I'm still learning trading. So just so you guys know, you know, but we're trying our best to make sure that we master our craft in this career of us, or in this adventure, we can say it that way. Okay, well, like I said, I think this is going to invalidate our move, because the reason why is that, yes, we had that pullback, right? It tapped into the imbalance we have here, but the only issue I have about it is it closed above it. It closed above the imbalance, which is not good. And as you guys can see, the imbalance now is turning into a resistance for us. That's why it breaking above it wasn't a good move for us. So what we can do right now is to wait patiently, you know, although we have an open order already open right there. So one of the things I wouldn't want them to do is to close above this line we have here. So if the market should come up to this point here, let me drag it out. If the market should come up and close here, so from this point here, close here, I will close my position, which I think is going to do that. I think it's going to do that. You know, judging from the time and from the candle formation, I think that's what it wants to do. Let me keep my hand on the close button just in case. You know, I'll just close my position right there, and whatever loss we have in the market, we'll just take that loss and move on. So I have my MT5 open. I can see the close button. So what I'm going to do, we wait patiently, patiently, patiently. Let's see where they're going to close. Okay, they closed below, they opened above. We wait. Closing means they have to close it down, no problem. But they should not close above. They should not close above. Okay, now they've dropped in the top wick. The best option or best thing that I would want the market to do now is just to start going down. They shouldn't go up further. Anything further from this position will invalidate our bias on shorting the market, and what it means, we just close the position and move on. Even if the market decides to go back down again, we won't enter again. We'll just leave the market and we'll try again next week, or we'll try again in the New York section. But I love trading New York section when I have a good London session, because this week I've already had enough loss, and I'm saying it out there. I had a very bad week. A couple on, some of them personal issues, some of them not personal issues, some of them the market is just playing with my emotions and my psychology and shit, things like that. But generally we're good. Okay, this is good. I wish they can push further down and close below. It will even be more fun if they close below the 50 MA. That would be fantastic if they can do that. But let's see what's going to happen. Let me have a look at what BTC is doing. Let me know if I will buy more or if I'm going to hold. Okay, BTC is coming down. It's heading towards the previous day low. Yeah. This is nice. Come on, yeah, British pound. That's more like it. Let's push down. That would be nice. If you can push down, way down, that would be nice. Looking good for us so far. Guys. This is nice. Remember, our TP is our take profit 1 here. So if it reaches this level, we'll be taking the first profit. Then we will leave 10% to run for the rest of the market. So that's what we are planning on that one. This candle is going to close in about 20 seconds, 19 seconds, 18 seconds, 17 seconds, 16 seconds, 15 seconds. I just hope they don't buy back. They shouldn't buy back into this zone where they are now. Good. it will be better. It will be better if they close below the 50. But I think the 50 they held it. So they held above the 50. Let's see what they're going to do now. Remember, we are still keeping this level. We don't expect them to break above this level. If they should close above this line, this blue line we have here with will close the position if they close above this swing. Exactly. So if they close above this swing here, trust me, we will close our position. We'll call it a day, because I've already had a couple of loss, which was the first entry we had here. The first entry we had here, they came up and swiped us out with this wick here, this little wick here, very little tiny wick. They used that to stop us out. Now they came back into that area, which we entered again. Us entering again, we see a very nice sell-off here, which is good for us. But now it's time for us to see further push down. If that's not the case, then I would recommend that everybody should close their position and leave the market, and we'll try again next week. On the Bitcoin part of things, which I am currently trading, and I am longing BTC for some reason, and the reason which I explained why I'm longing BTC. And for the guys that participating live, they will understand what I'm saying. They will understand what I'm saying. No, my network is crappy, guys. I'm sorry if you experience some laxity on the network. Those are the things that are beyond my, a bit crappy. Those are the things that are beyond my control. I'm sorry if the stream stops all of a sudden. The network is very, very crappy at this point. Okay, we're getting the nice sell-off of British pound. Looking good, guys. This is good, guys. I don't know anybody that is joining us live. As you guys can see, we are almost about to hit our TP1. So if the market hit this point, I'll be taking some profit out of the market. This is about let's say it's about $170, so I'll be taking 90% out if the market adjust our stop loss while we come down to our main target. There are things that are beyond my control, and one of them is my network. It's really, really bad. It's shaky. I don't know what experiencing over there, but I do get this warning that it is slow, and I want you guys to bear with me on that. Any suggestion or anything, questions, comments, or things that you would want me to do, please use the chat section to let me know. And if you love what we're doing here, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Another approach we can use right here now is we can use the gain box to reduce our exposure, right? So the plan here is we can do something like this, right? We'll first of all get 50% of our target, which is here, right? And we will also drag it also on our stop loss area, which is here. So what we'll do is once the market reaches this point, right, we'll move our stop loss to this point here. That's another way you can look at it, right? So but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I look to buy more BTC if it comes further down. So let's have a look on what's going on there also. Oh, seems like BTC doesn't want to come down again because we're seeing some very nice push up here. But let's see what's going to happen. I plan to buy more if it breaks below this previous day low. So far it doesn't break it, we will not buy more. Our stop loss, remember, is way down here. So this is our Bitcoin order here running. So we stand to lose $9 if it goes below, and we stand to gain about $24 if it goes our direction. So that's that about BTC. I think those are the two guys we have. Yeah, I think it's high time. It's reaching that point where I'm going to close the stream and focus on managing my trade. Focus on managing my trades, my guys. Once it reaches here, I'm taking 90% out. I can decide to take 70% out now, because if we really check it, why is my drawings out? Did I clean it? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, it's back on. Okay. If the market reaches this point here, I'm taking 90% out. Remember, we started shorting the market from this point here. This is about 12. This is about 11 though. So that means if I should check my MT5, we are about 101. Yeah, we are $100 up. Hope the market doesn't reverse here. Well, we have an imbalance here, so I can put this guy here for further confirmation. Do I still need this imbalance? Well, maybe I do, maybe I don't. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move this market to break even. I'm going to move it to break even because of this imbalance created here. So we expect this imbalance to be a support that takes us further down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my stop loss all the way from here to here. So that means at this point we are not risking any other thing. This is now a risk-free trade, which makes it much better, right? So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to my MT5, modify position. Our stop loss should be our entry price, which is 27733. 27733, right? 27733. Modify. Okay, so yeah. So if the market decides to go against us now, don't worry, we will not be losing anything. The only money we will lose is maybe the commission money that the broker is going to take, which is not much. That will be around $3 or thereabout. So let's see what the market is going to do. At this point, British pound is a risk-free, and I gave you guys the reason why. Reason being that we saw a very nice sell-off, bringing us to this point that we have consolidation, which I think which is going to initially is going to be a resistance. As you guys can see, the market is facing some resistance at that point. But I think if everything should play out fine according to our speculation, what I suspect will happen here is the market is going to tap into this imbalance it created here, which is going to serve as resistance for the market going up, create a swing here, and continue going down. So that's the plan until we take that to this point here. If it breaks above and start going up here, then it's going to hit our break even, which is our entry point. So at this point, we are not losing much again in the market. So I think it's a nice idea, and it's a nice way to manage our risk on that. So yeah, that's what we're going to do on that. And remember, patience is the key. So it's time for us to wait patiently for the market to give us the goodies, hopefully it will give us the goodies. But in a situation whereby that doesn't work, it's fine, no cause for alarm. And to be honest, the market can decide to even tap us out at the break even and decides to go further down. Fine and good. You're not going to capture everything in the market. Trust me, you can't. So what you should be more focused on is let your winners win and let your loss minimize your losses. So that's the only way. So we'll see how that plays out on British pound. And yeah, so that's that on us on British pound. Let's see what's happening on BTC. Yeah, BTC is buying back up, which is good. It's looking good, and it created an imbalance here, which is still good. I love when they create imbalance towards our direction. I love it. Okay, British pound is about selling off, which is still good. It's looking good. Remember, at this point, I'll be taking. What did I just do? Come on, don't do that, don't break it out. Reverse, you motherfucker. I hope they don't want to do this. Look at what I'm saying. Look at this. Came down, up, came down, broke this up. Now they want to do this. If they should create a higher low here, this might be up like this. I don't know if you guys saw that. Let me close. What's going on here? They're about to tap into our break even. They're about to stop us out. They shouldn't do that. They shouldn't be able to. They can do that, but that would be bad for us. It means that we won't be taking any profits at all on British pound, which is fair enough. Fair enough. We'll just leave it and move on with our life. So it's very crucial. It's very, very crucial that they don't break this level. Very, very. Because if they do, what I'm speculating is if they do, then there is high chances that they won't be going further down. They will just create a higher high here. This is already a low. Create a higher low here, and drive off from that point. But we'll see what happens. The market is gradually selling off. It would be nice if they flip this to yellow. That would be great. On BTC, what's going on? BTC, are we on the move? BTC is still moving slowly. Okay, guys, well, I think at this point I'm going to close the stream. Nothing much is going on again in the market. We've gotten all the entries we can get, and the market is currently running. Yeah, on British pound, a stop loss is is on the break even. So if the market goes up, it will just pretty much not give us any profit, and it will not take any loss. I think the only loss is going to take there is the commission which the my broker is going to take from me for executing that trade, which is about $3, which is fair enough. If the market decides to go our direction, our target is all the way down here. Wait, let me make this a very nice. I wouldn't want them to. Okay. I'll keep my stop loss here. Not my stop loss, I mean my take profit. If I can get a 32, I'm okay. This is about $300 if it works. But the issue now is we really need the market to not break out of this imbalance here. That is one. We don't want the market to close above the 50 moving average. That is two. We don't want the market to tap us out in at our entry point, which is three. If we're able to get those three things, then our plan is at this point we can take out 90% of our position. Then if the market comes further down, we will take the rest of the profit at this level here. I'll go for this level here. So let's see what happens. But I think judging from what's going on here, hopefully they won't stop us out. They won't hit the break even. And I don't know why the market always does that, but that's something I will research on. For some reason, it seems like they know the points where people go to. Well, yeah, that's what market does. So the market goes for the liquidities, it goes for the stop losses, and it goes for the buy orders. So that's how the market moves, basically. So where the more work is for you to analyze and see where is the market going to, right? So where do you think the market is going to? And if you're able to get those two things, I think you're good. I think you're good. It's very, very necessary they don't close above this line here. Above this line here. They shouldn't close above. They shouldn't close above. No matter what they do, they shouldn't close above. Once they close above that line there, or at least close above our 50 MA, that's not going to look good for us. Although, like I said, we're already at break even, right? Our stop loss is at break even, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to, leave today without making profit. So it makes sense that they should continue going down so that we can make some dollars, right? That's the essence of we trading in the first place. For the guys that love what we do here, remember, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I think we've spent about 1 hour here, and yeah, I think it's high time that I get going. Oh, nice. We're flipping it at the game, which is good. But now it's bad for us on BTC because we're also flipping down on BTC. Interesting things going on in the market, right? Interesting things going on in the market. Well, this is good. Like I said, we will buy more BTC. If it goes further down, we will buy more, baby. We'll buy more. It's not like you're gonna take your money in the bank and buy. My dear, like I pointed out, I'm using so little amount of money. So little. Very, very little amount of money. That's what I'm using to execute the trade I'm executing on BTC. I'm using $1. I'm using $1.50. Very, very little. But I'm using high leverage. I'm using the highest leverage made available, actually. Euro is looking good. Euro is selling off. The British pound is proving stubborn. Seems like it wants to go up, but that's not our problem anymore. We're already at break even. So yeah. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for me on London session. The next session we'll be looking out for is New York session. I'll be closing the stream right about now, but I'll be here managing my trade and maybe learning more and looking at things that we can do better to optimize our trading experience and things that we can do to make our trading better. All right, for now I'll have to go. I'll see you guys in my next video, and remember to subscribe, like the video, and keep being good at what you do. And yeah, seems like they're going to stop us out but we're good. All right, see you guys. Have a nice day. Bye, guys.